Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Elite Esports Rivalry Bowl, the $5,000 Valorant Invitational. I'm Daniel Digon Gonzalez, and joining me is Esports Doug Cortez to shepherd you through all of the action. We had a fantastic tournament yesterday in the European region, and we're ready to kick things off with North America. How you doing today, Doug?
Without getting into this too much yet, if you just look at the teams that are playing today, holy smokes, today's going to be a blast. I could not be more excited.
Right there at the top, that's the match we're going to follow. It's a big match. Dignitas and Sky Foxes. This is the CSGO Dignitas roster. They just the fact that they're running the same compositions except Raze getting locked in here for Sky Foxes, so maybe a little bit more aggression coming out of this Sky Foxes roster than Dignitas, but Dignitas just practiced it and they're ready to go. Milk getting the first kill of our Elite Esports Invitational, but answered right back by Mansion, so Sky Foxes trying to execute this C site push.
Interestingly enough, both members of Sky Foxes are not on the site proper, and they're kind of playing around the fringe. Emily's about to spot one and gets cleaned up by Viral. Viral getting a big kill there. And on the other side, Head Clicker does just that, takes out Ray. Managed to get 3 kills or 4 kills in the loss. But it's just so difficult. You see the stack in the mid. Emily and Milky Way both dropping frags, and it's being traded right back by Sky Foxes. Sky Foxes taking this thing right back over, and Dignitas looked like they had the advantage, and all of a sudden they find themselves in a 1v3.
Did find herself a Spectre. We'll peek here, gets the headshot on a teeny weeny, 22 HP, and says, you know what, I'll hold on to this Spectre. Yeah, I think it's a bit too aggressive for Dignitas. Stage falls back on over. Emily holding B, gets bopped in the face, teeny weeny with a fantastic flashpoint. But Rain able to get one. Concussion comes through. Shard, the nice little pick, peeks the wrong corner, and Moonchopper punishes. The second one coming through. Thea, no answer there. And Chopper with 3. Sky Fox is also 3 rounds. He was saying that it depends on the skill level. We're seeing different skill levels, different win rates here. But Sky Fox is definitely bucking the trend of defensive side maps. They'll be able to pick up 2 kills here to kick things off. Dignitas now continuing to play aggressive, and Milky Way just walking right on out of garage, getting knocked. Emily tries the wraparound, gets finished off as well. Puts the slow orb down, buys a lot of time here, doesn't have a wall, tries to go for the headshot, gets 1. Head Clicker able to answer back, so 4v3. Hellfire dropping down here. Orbital Strike not going to find anybody for Dignitas. And so another trade, 1 for 2. So this leads to 2v3, only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, and it buys time. That orbital strike buys time, but Rain's going to have to get a move on here. There's not a whole lot of time. Yeah, the spike is going to go down. It's going to be 3v2 in favor of Sky Foxes, and Emily ties it up with an op. Head Clicker trading it back out, and the attackers win the round again. That was probably the closest round we've seen so far. Spot the tripwire, and that's going to be the sign to go ahead and go as they flood onto the site. Nobody's dropped quite yet. Head Clicker, the first one to go down. Rain gets a nice 2-piece. They is traded back out, and folks, this looks like it's going very well for Dignitas. They are on the board.
Garage seems to be the play here for Dignitas, as Emily still just hanging out, chilling. Orbital Strike ready, thought about it, put it back, peeks the corner, doesn't need any Orbital Strike when you got an operator like that. And I think Fox is now stuck on a save here. Viral gets 1 on Bouchard, but Milky Way showing the way here. 2 rounds in a row for Dignitas.
Oh, it's going to be another push towards A. Rain is going to spot, remember, coming from long, and you see him rotating. Dignitas already on the move. There are 13 seconds left to get the spike down, and the clock is ticking. Now the cavalry has arrived, but it might be too little too late. Moonchopper is able to get 2. The orbital strike is going to rain fire down from the skies as Dignitas gets them right back. Mansion getting it off of his own. That's going to leave him in a 2v2. The spike managed to go down. Emily, oh my gosh, Emily, are you kidding me? The snipe down A long, excuse me, might just be too much for Sky Foxes here. Viral, the last one standing, trying to peek up, but can he get there?
Yeah, Skyfox is with the idea. Viral trying to shoot through the smoke. Actually doing pretty good here on Emily. Had to switch off of the op because the smoke is down, but they stick it because pros don't fake. Viral gets both of them with the classic to end the round, but 3 in a row here for Dignitas.
They know where you guys are.
That should be a kill. That should be a kill. Go mid. Go mid. Go mid. Go mid. Now.
Got that.
Easy.
Kill one.
Cypher's playing there. One more.
That's my moment.
Keep on him.
Your duty is not over.
Planet.
Dead.
Nice
Yeah,
job. You got an op right there.
Oh yeah,
Team
Rain is hitting the flank from behind. Rain hit the flank from but Viral was able to clean it up, but that's gonna buy some time. Teeny Weenie able to get the control back with the dirty 3-piece of his own to get the round 1. What a play. Yeah, and it's interesting to see the difference between how Dig plays this relative to how Skyfox's was earlier. Dig opened knowing where they wanted to go, and they were decisive in their spike play. Thea's going down, and Emily's following. It looks like Skyfox is able to regain control, and this is going to be a pretty easy defuse. Bouchard, the last one standing, drops.
So Dignitas, a lot of information checking, not a lot of information given by Skyfox's 40 seconds left.
Oh, and they happen to find a window where B is empty, and they flood into the site. Now members of Skyfoxes are going to rotate over, and even though there was nobody there, they're dropping 2 members down on the side of Dig. Milky Way able to trade one back, and Head Clickers living up to his namesake with another clean 2-piece Dig.
So 4-12 here. Fox is still setting up 2A, 1 mid, 1 garage, 1 C.
Early on through garage window, nothing doing. And, you know, Skyfoxes is perfectly okay with just playing this patiently and just waiting it out. They trying to get some info, bust through that wall on B, see if you can spot anyone and maybe get a pick to boot. But again, Skyfoxes is very okay with just waiting this one out. The garage, it's been smoked off, so they've been able to get through there with no casualties, at least for now. It's going to get tripwired, and you're going to get cammed, and with that comes the kill. Into the hands of Moonchopper. Bouchard able to clean it back out, and there's carnage all over the place on to see. Dig falling short, unfortunately, to the hands of Skyfoxes, and they're going to advance to the next round.
Probably the most hyped team in all of Valorant Esports, Sentinels, going up against the old guard. If you're a fan of CSGO, you've been following along for a while, you got a lot of these OGs from the old CLG roster in the form of Mousesports. I'm super pumped that we get to watch this match here.
And it looks like it's a mirror matchup. So a lot of priority on these 5 agents. We saw that in the first game. On the first map, and the second one following suit. Mousesports going up against Sentinels here in the second round of the Elite Esports Rivalry Bowl. And this one's going to be a doozy. Yeah, it looks like the noise that they drew over at A might have worked at least momentarily. Now we're starting to see him rotate back as the calls come out that the play is mid. Sabrosa drawing first blood here and tries getting another one through the smoke and does as Shazam falls. Hayes able to pick one up as well, and Mousesports just running shop on Sentinels here in this opening pistol round.
But quick slows there by Hayes to slow down the push. So we'll keep an eye on how things go. I'm not big on predictions until it's pre-match prediction. Is Wardell now cleaning things up? Sabrosa. This game was over. This round was over before it started. Holy moly!
Last time it was a very clear push towards A. This time they're just waiting. The spike isn't even being carried by anyone right now. Sick with a sick tap onto Hayes there. To open things off, and Sentinels at least now has the numbers advantage.
Playing the mind games, being decisive here. Shazam, no op in his hands, has the Vandal, going up against an op all the way and back. Screens, Drone tries to get aggressive, gets taken down. So Wardell from distance trying to slow down the push, won't be able to. Sight now being held by Sentinels. Sentinels taking their time here. Elbow under control. It is a 2v4 situation. Breach only at 1 HP, no heal available. So Rosa able to get a knock onto the wall from Sinatra and then answer back with Shazam. All of a sudden a 2v2 operation here. So Rosa with another one, 3 in a row, going for the defuse. Over an elbow though, coming around the corner. Pros don't fake. Sub Rosa letting everyone know he's a pro. And in the 2v4, Mousesports comes up huge. Now Sentinels hesitate. They take control of Heaven, so they want to make sure they clear everything out. What's the next move?
Yeah, but they waited. The time to go was when that hit, and now they are starting to make a move, but Wardell is able to get another one. Now it's a 2v2. The hesitation might prove to be their downfall here.
Ooh, Wardell had the angle, not quite able to land the shot, and Sentinels finally get a plant down. First one since, I think, round number 2, when we saw the big wraparound by Wardell, and the boys and Sentinels finally a little bit more resources here sent to A by Sentinels. 1, 2, 3, 4 members on A for Sentinels. Subrosa gets spotted, and Def actually has a little bit of an opening. The Sky Smoke's giving him space to work on through. Nice arrow by Sinatra. Subrosa gives away his information, and Def gets the headshot. Control of A in the hands of Sentinels.
Yeah, we haven't been able to say that very much. 2 members of Mousesports are going to be coming all the way down from B, though. It's going to take some time before they arrive. For now, it looks like it's going to be a concerted push. Hayes able to get one.
Oh. He sees his teammates trying to clear things up. Early Hunter's Fury by Sinatra goes awry. No one's able to find anything there. Sick does find the headshot onto Drone. Hayes answers back. Cutler clearing through elbow. Finds Def. Only one remaining. It's onside. It's Zoms trying to do the hero play that we saw earlier. Gets shot through the box. It's Cutler. Cutler walking on up. He has no idea he's there. Zoms going for the hero play. They're right in front of each other, and Zom with the big clutch there on A, getting a little bit of payback from the last time.
As it looks like, they have Soar as a bailout, but they might want to make a play towards A. But when you've got Wardell watching that, you've got to think twice.
Hopping across, you're just only playing with your life here as you jump across from CT screens. Subrosa gets the opening pick on a Sinatra, and Shazam answers back. Doesn't need enough to be impactful. Hayes now the next one up close.
On Sentinel's Drone, waiting patiently to get one and get both, if you will, for them to swarm onto A, but they're doing so a little cautiously.
The strike being dropped. Weren't able to find anyone, but Shazam, sheriff in town, pistols coming through. Oh, it's a little bit of a spray, and Haste able to get that one. Sinatra beats Subrosa, though, so he'll get himself a gun.
Not able to put it to use for very long as Cutler down. See if the dart's able to get any information. That's going to hurt. Shazam gets one. As Drone falls, Subrosa. That's a suicide mission.
Getting a little bit too cheeky there. And Def has the right answer. Def
has spotted another one up in heaven, and the spike is starting to rotate back over to B. Right now it's hanging out by mid. It looks like it's going to be Met. Able to get another.
Shazam with the answer back. Only one member left alive here for Mousesports. Cutler
as well, so they have a very good idea of where they are, and this is just such a difficult site to take if you don't have that heaven advantage, but they're going to try it anyway. They're going to stack across. Drone's able to get one. Location's going to be revealed as Wardell and Subrosa clean up. Sentinels down to 2 members left, and Mousesports are able to get the spike down. They have the numbers advantage. The clock is ticking. Sentinels has everything going against them here.
Yeah, I like that there by Drone. Was able to take out the tripwire and pick up the kill before trading. Entry fragger, always a difficult position to play. A nice little rotation there by Shazam. Able to knock down Wardell. Mousesports trying to find their way on through. Rolling Thunder will hit one, and Shazam gets taken down by Subrosa. Hazed, the one putting the finishing touches here on Sinatra, and Sentinels push to match point.
Looking like it's going to go towards A. Subrosa somehow managing to stay alive with a very close encounter with death. The Hunter Fury is going to come out. He's able to get onto Shazam. Shazam drops.
As Mousesports gets the spike down. No one matching heaven. Sick not able to land the shots. Hazed putting him out into a body bag. Only 2 left here for Sentinels. Going to look like a very difficult push. Sentinels here.
Spike is planted. Death drops. Zoms hits another one onto Subrosa. And Drone, the last one, putting Sentinels away and advancing here in the winner's bracket.
So Cloud9, the roster of Tens, Infinite, Mitch, Shinobi, and Relics up against Soar Gaming, Ethos, Mala, Shorker, Maxidome, and Asuna teams. Maybe it doesn't even matter.
Oh, we'll see if that's the case. Ethos strong. First blood slipped by us. I am aware of the bug, but it was indeed a Phoenix.
Phoenixes and phases. The one that wants to play the Viper is Shinobi, Infinite, and Tens all get into the action. Maxi trying his best to work his way out through, and Tens has the right answer. You know, they got their core 2 or core 3, or in the case of Sentinels, they currently have 4. In this case, only one member here for Cloud9 that is signed to this roster, but more than happy to have the rest of the guys represent the banner as we move through here. Cloud9 looking to continue their play. Mitch getting a little aggressive. The curveball in the strike zone. Asuna gets shot and knocked out. 3 members already down. 4 members already down for Soar Gaming.
It's outclassed and outmatched across the board. Tens with the clean shots to wrap up the round, and another one going in favor of Cloud9.
They smoke wall mid.
Reloaded, mid reloaded.
I caged behind you in case they...
Yo, they just showered.
Sova shower.
You have to run across their gauge. They fucking...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm peeking.
Took
Get in the orb shower.
Do now.
They trevored. Josh, I'm tucking now. I'm tucking.
He's there. One guy long.
I slowed in front of the teleporter.
Just one.
2 Luke on
Coming through the portal.
Long dead.
They're rotating to B. Going B. Going B.
NB.
They walled me. They walled me.
him.
Yeah.
Might be bad. It's a bad wall.
Yeah, they're Inuka.
One's close to me still.
Yeah.
They
Can
pointed
we
elbow,
one
elbow,
inside.
elbow.
Yeah, one side.
Oh my god, I thought.
And looking for another opening pick like they got one on Mitch last time.
Uh-oh. Speaking of Mitch, he's about to be in the face of 2. The flash comes out, and the flash doesn't matter as Asuna gives him the hands anyway. Uh-oh. Tens is able to get 1, but yeah, the spike 10 seconds before it goes down, and he goes down. The ult's going to be used out by Jet as he's walled off Maxi. The last one, at least on this side of the wall, he's going to be able to get the spike down. Now he tries to retreat.
Ooh, that was close there by Soar. Good hold by Cloud9 for a little bit, but weren't quite able to prevent the plant. And this is the play that we're talking about. Just plant it for the tanker on short. And it's just a lot of corners to clear here. You can see Infinite trying his best to clear them all. Tens now getting aggressive with the op. Knows that they could possibly be waiting somewhere around here. There comes the defuse around the corner. It lands right there onto Tens. Tries to peek showers, but actually it's a double peek from Maxi. So get the defuse to half, goes Infinite, gets the shots in, and Maxi gets domed himself. And C9 take control of the game yet again, 3-1. Good play by Soar, but better retake by Cloud9.
But when you're down, it makes it that much more difficult. Tens looking to see if he can spot anyone with the op, and Ethos gets his face ripped right off.
And so Tens now stepping on forward, gets shot by the dart, so they have an idea of where he's at. Infinite going to start the defuse. Where's the peak coming from? Coming from showers. Tens there, misses the op shot, doesn't matter. Infinite trying to hide his face, not quite able to stop it. The defuse not going to be good. And what a play by Soar to get themselves another round win.
A play in Garden as the spike is starting to head towards B. Shinobi the first one to go down.
Love that slow.
Oh, Mitch is able to get 3 of them. That's huge.
Yeah,
now we're going to see
bad.
run it back.
Feels bad for Soar that got on site, run it back. And so Smoke's on Smokes right now. Want to make sure he doesn't get shot from behind. As soon as able to get one, avoids the flash. Ooh, inches away from Mitch's face. Mitch loses out on the ace, but Cloud9 win the round thanks to Infinite. Jet, so no breach on Cloud9. And right now, Soar trying to breach through the showers. Ten's able to get one. As soon as it goes down, Spike has been picked up, and Ten's continuing to help hold. Spike planted, so small victory here for Soar as they're going to try to pick up a couple. Ten's able to pick up a shot there around the corner. Waiting to see where they're going to come from, and everyone from Soar is dead. And into Soar Gaming's comms as they play out this round number 8.
Back to you guys. They can push short A on you, Maxi. Watch out.
These close showers like in the doorway right here. Right here.
He's holding, man. He's holding for a pick. He's holding for a pick, I guarantee it.
They don't know if we're
tight.
I'll be backside.
You leave me here.
Yeah,
leave me here.
I vault now.
Yeah. Okay, they have an op. Titan's offing. Watch out.
Close right on me. Close right and pocket.
30 seconds.
Right and pocket.
One backside. There we go.
He can mid. Fuck, dude. I saw it.
He's off. He's off.
Dude, we might just save.
Yeah, TP. I think Phoenix.
TP and save. TP and save.
I'm staying at TP.
I'll open up the TP for him.
Yeah, get him in there.
Nah.
The kind of mentality that you have to get back, that you need to have to get back into this game. It didn't sound tense. They're certainly not happy that they're losing, but they aren't tilted off the world by any means.
They know when they peek the corner, Tens is going to be there. Nice bait out by Shuker, but in the corner, concussed. Relics picks up 2, tries to go for 3, and Ethos bottom frag are able to pick 1 up. But now time pretty low here for Soar Gaming as they need to get the plant. Tens popping with the ultimate, hitting him with the Blade Storm. And now peeking the corner with the op, misses from Showers, tries to go one more with the Blade Storm, able to get it, and another one around the corner. Left click only, Tens popping off with the ulti with Jet. First time in a while we've seen them have a numbers advantage off of this opening sort of aggression. Currently only 3 on site. Asuna going to hold a tight corner, able to answer onto Relics. Slides away a little bit there, and Tens misses. But then Tens pushes, and Asuna stuck with a stim beak and a couple of bunny hops, but the bunny gets put down. Yep, more concussion still rolling on through. Shinobi peeks around the angle, and Maxi's there to capitalize. 3 rounds here for Soar Gaming. It's a double peak right now in B. Who could know? It's 2B, 3A. One pretty aggressive, and Asuna gets an opening pick onto Mitch on B. Only 1 member now on site for Cloud9 on B.
The result was the same. There's Shinobi picking him back up to even things up at 5 apiece. As I say that, Ethos drops 3 and 10 if I'm not mistaken.
Mala trying to pick up gun. Tens able to pick that one up, and then another quick flick stuck in the orbital strike, but will be able to cool, calm, and collected walk himself out. Asuna though heard the updraft and now has to plant. We'll be able to get this one down, and so Soar Gaming take the numbers advantage on B, rotated on over to A, and get the spike down 3 versus 3. Mitch able to get one from Heaven.
The run it back is going to be used. Shinobi gets cleaned up. Infinite is able to get 1. Oh, and he's going to start the defuse.
Yeah,
it's a 1v2 Infinite.
footstep.
Yeah, he gets the second one. Ethos goes down, and that's a round going in favor of Cloud9.
I'm looking shower.
I saw it.
One long B.
Picking in the open wide.
It's jiggled. It's
healed
by Sage.
I'm healing you.
Everything. Could be pushing wide.
They're smoked.
Get the wall down.
One
Shower
point
side
fast,
flashing.
guys. Ethos showers.
You all clear. You all clear.
Careful, might be another one. You can't be short 8.
One more dink backside. Dink backside. Go TP.
Yeah, TP.
Careful for Cypher to be close.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to kill 1 at least here.
You have dash and shit, Ty.
Good luck. This is a cage. He cambered me. Breach flash from CC. 3. 2 more.
Go back.
You on time?
No time.
Oh shit, fuck.
One more
sight. Dead.
Elbow.
Where?
Elbow. You have time.
Got it.
Oh, red
Lost.
Even happens to the pros where you panic because the time's running out there.
And then on the side of Cloud9, just playing this very slowly. Looking like they're hesitating as Tens gets the first.
With an opening pick here, Tens picks up another one. Oh, that was a disgusting spray as Asuna almost ran into those bullets, and Tens just clearing A all by himself. 1 member of Soar inside of Puka, and Tens finds that one as well. Maxi goes down, spike planted, and 2v5, not the greatest odds here for Soar to try and work their way on through. Wasn't quite able to. Now only 1 member left alive, stuck in spawn. It's Shuker. They know he's there, and Infinite, he's hunting. He finds him. A flawless round for Cloud9 to hit 9 rounds.
As soon as they pull in, they pull right back out. And Relics, I don't know that Relics saw anything.
Yeah, Relics didn't see anything, but now 10 sees 1. He sees multiple classic shots coming through. 59 HP there for Tens as he takes down 1. Mitch coming on through as well. Maxi able with the sheriff, new sheriff in town, able to pick up a couple. Then he gets turned upon, but Mala will just hang tight by the TP, hang itself, and hang close and wait this one out. Soar Gaming just gonna sit. Oh, he's looking for a quick pick. He's able to get 1 on the Shinobi. Not too bad there. He was only sitting on a shorty, didn't have any armor, so
That he can possibly acquire, but a very slow round here.
What a shot there by Maxi from A. Able to get it into Hookah. They now realize it's actually a short. Asuna trading out his ult. Spike not planted yet. 30 seconds left. The wall hasn't gone down yet. Infinite able to come through the showers. And Maxi and Asuna go down. Control of the site over to Cloud9.
Mala gets one and Tens. We missed it, but he gets another. And still has ult. Looking for the second, and he hits Shuka right in the jaw.
Yeah, Shuker just taking a little bit too long to set on up after he gets on top of the tank. Ten's looking for one more. On site, peeking around the corner. They know where he's at. Ethos goes down. Relics picks that one up. Cloud9, 11-round wins here. Yeah, that's a frustrating usage of the run it back when you are like, please, someone shoot me. Give me information. You get nothing. Been holding on to that ult forever. As Mitch not quite able to find anyone. Mallow with the shorty able to pick up Tens. There's an operator that comes with that. But here comes the rest of the team to come and clean up. Shinobi and Infinite picking up those kills. Maxi with the Sheriff. Bringing Mitch to the law. Shinobi able to pick up Maxi, though, and only one member still alive. Ethos trades 1 for 1. That's not good enough when you're the last one alive.
There's nothing peeking. I'm
I
going
was
to
thinking, I'm going up kind of fast.
Watch your hookah. Have an insight. Have an insight.
Showers.
Come up the right way, Sandbags.
I'm blind.
He's running through showers.
Close, he's there. You can trade him.
Wall tight.
Good job. Josh, do you get res me? Can you guys just cancel?
He's
10
HP. He's on the other side of my molly, stuck there.
I don't see him.
Yeah, I'm safe to res.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
He really isn't.
I'm reading orb. One more on A, guys. Just hit me. No, one more. There's one more. Alright, well.
He's back truck.
Wait, we just chilled.
No, 1 HP on Ethos.
Cover elbow.
Wait, he rotated. Can you guys take TP?
No,
I'm gonna ult it. He's running in.
Let's go there.
I'm flanking. If you want to live. Or
18 seconds.
15 seconds. You gotta go site.
He was on site with the yeah, it's in tube. That's right.
Oh, we're tossing, boys. We're fucking tossing.
As it looks like a full stack over on A. They lift up over the wall, and Ted gets them. What goes up must come down. Asuna gets one and gets traded right back. Tens looking to see if he can snag another. Peeking on that tight corner, missing just barely.
Yeah, Tens getting on through. Quick opening flick there. But Maxi wins the battle of the ops against Tens. It is a 4v3. They do have the spike, and they are forcing through short. Maxi does get finished off there. One shot actually coming through, and the information passed on over to Mitch. Flash into a headshot. 2 members up for Soar, and just very, very quickly turn things around. 3v1. Cloud9 looking very comfortable here to close it out.
He's got it. He's going to have to start this thing off with a pick or 2. This is just a difficult situation here.
Great job by Cloud9 to win that one. But I think Soar Gaming, again, good job putting up a fight. Much more than what we expected, especially on attack. But Cloud9 closed things out there 13-7.